guys, welcome back to my channel. So I recently had a subby ask me for an update on my Louis Vuitton purse, and I thought that was actually a really good idea. A lot of people like to say that spending that kind of money on a purse isn't worth it, or you're paying just for the name. You can buy multiple bags for that kind of money, and you can even spend that money on other important things. And that's all true to a certain extent. But I've gone years taking care of myself and always putting my needs ahead of my wants. And I actually decided to do something for myself, which is why I made such a large purchase. You can do what you want with your money, and if you feel it's worth it or not, hey, that's on you. But at the end of the day, all my bills are paid. I have a roof over my head. I have a car that I can drive. And that's all that matters to me, and I'm actually very happy. So I'll get right to it. I absolutely love my bag. I've carried it pretty much every day since I bought it, and I know a lot of you are going to be like, oh my god, why are you carrying your bag every day? You're exposing it to the elements. But like I said, I bought it for me. I wanted to buy that purse, and I'm going to use it to my heart's desire. And what's the point of buying an expensive purse or just any purse or anything that you like and want and not have the chance to actually take it out and use it? So that doesn't make any sense to me, but hey, some people do with their belongings what they do. So I carried mine every day. I knew the risk and the consequences of doing that, and I have no regrets, honestly. So as far as carrying my bag every day, it was exposed to weather, rain, the elements, etc. So I knew the risk of taking my bag out and it possibly getting wet. I knew how that would affect the leather. I didn't treat my bag with anything. A lot of people will buy leather protection and things like that, and I just didn't feel like I needed to buy all of that right now for this purse. This, in a sense, was like my test purse as well, because it kind of let me see what it's like taking care of such an expensive product. I do, in the future, plan on purchasing more Louis Vuitton products. I actually did buy a key holder, which I'll show you in a minute. But as far as having my Noe BB purse, I think it was definitely worth the money. I love this purse. I still love this purse to this day, and I still carry it. I didn't experience too much wear and tear on it. However, the leather did change color. It did get darker. I knew that would happen, and it ended up doing it rather evenly. The only part that didn't darken like the rest of the purse was the bottom of my purse, because it's not exposed. So as you can see, I don't know if my camera will pick it up, I've got a few stains at the bottom, but that is a lighter color than the rest of the leather on my purse. As you can see, it has turned into this nice kind of honey color. A lot of bags do that. A lot of older bags look like that, and even though my bag is not that old, like I said, I knew what would happen to the leather from carrying it all the time, so I'm completely fine with that. Even the tie strap that keeps the bag cinched has held up pretty well, and I've not beaten it up a little bit, but I do pull on it pretty hard to get my purse to close. As you can see, this is one of the reasons I liked this style of bag, was because you can cinch it. Doesn't have a zip or anything, but I just absolutely love this bag. I definitely feel like it was worth the money. I definitely am going to look into probably purchasing my next bag with a zipper, because I'm kind of paranoid about people reaching into my purse, which is why I always try to keep it closed and tie it up. And you know, but hey, I haven't had any problems with that, and like I said, I just absolutely love my bag. So bag held up pretty well, and like I said, I love it. I still carry it. The canvas is still intact, and there's no cracking, no issues with any of that. The inside, I don't know if you can see, I kept it pretty clean. There's some lint, actually. There's like maybe a few spots, but it's nothing that I'm gonna really trip about. Like I said, this bag has gotten some use. There is a little bit of color transfer from my denim just on this part of the purse, and then right here on the corners I guess I've bumped it a few times, so it's gotten a little beat up. There's just a few scratches on the corners here. But other than that, like I said, I've had no real issues with my bag. It has changed to this nice honey brown color, which kind of just gives it that Louis Vuitton look that I kind of fell in love with. And yeah, I definitely think it's worth it buying these bags. I know a lot of people have been able to exchange their bags as well when they have issues. So you're not just spending a bunch of money and getting nothing in return. Like, they're actually pretty good at, you know, exchanging and repairing issues that you may be having with your purses. So yeah, a lot of people, you know, like this brand, and this is my first purchase, and I love this brand. I've since bought 2 other products that are Louis Vuitton, and I'm not disappointed in any of them. I bought a luggage tag, and it's really cute. I got it heat stamped, and I don't carry it as much. I did have it on this bag, but I've since just put it away, and I'll probably bring it out when I get another bag. But I didn't think it kind of looked... I thought it was just too much with this bag because this bag itself is already such a staple. So for my third purchase from Louis Vuitton, I purchased their 6-key holder, and I actually really like this. I wanted something that wasn't big and bulky. I didn't want a big bulky wallet, but I did want something that could hold a few of my cards, like my ID and like a credit card or 2. And also it's convenient because I can keep keys on there, even though I don't really use keys. But if I need them, they're there instead of me having to dig around. Everything is just in one central location. So I went to the actual Louis Vuitton store here in Atlanta and bought this because I wanted to actually, you know, see other products and just actually see what I'm looking at and if it would be a right fit for me. So I settled on this, and it was only a couple $100, and which is a lot for a wallet, but you know, I like it. It holds a few more keys. I have them doubled up on here, but you know, that works for me. It doesn't keep it from closing. It closes just fine. I keep my car key kind of hanging outside of it because it does not close with it. If you have like a slimmer car key, it may work for you, but for my big bulky key, it does not. So I just leave it hanging out, but that's fine. I've had no issues. The button, however, is peeling just a little bit, so it's not a major issue, but if it peels too much, it probably will get on my nerves. But yeah, I just love the color. It does hold, I think, about 4 cards, but I've got more than 4 in here, so, but I don't have too many. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5. So, you know, debit card, credit card, IDs, things like that. So I love this. It's convenient. It's small enough. Eventually I'll probably purchase a bigger wallet, but I do want a bigger purse because the purse I have now is not big enough to fit all my journals that I carry, and I try to put them in there and it doesn't close. It kind of irritates me, even though I know I shouldn't be putting all that stuff in there. But anyway, I love the bag. I love the brand. To me, is it worth it buying it? Yes, if you can afford it, or yes, if you've saved up enough money and that's what you really, really want. Do your research into brands. It's the same with any high name brand. You're gonna get some products that are a bit on the cheaper side as far as production or how they feel or quality, but as far as expensive brands and like high luxury brand names, you do get a certain quality that you don't find in other brands. Like, for example, I bought plenty of Kate Spade bags, and those range you know, a couple $100s, and I've spent that much money on those bags. But I've noticed and I've compared my bags to my Louis bag, and there's a certain quality and feel that my Louis bag has that my Kate Spade bags just don't have. So, you know, just keep that in mind when you shop. Don't get anything that you just can't afford just because you want name brand things like Gucci slides and Gucci belts. Like, all those things are nice to look at. But at the end of the day, are you buying it for you, or are you buying it for everybody else? So that's just my take on it. Do what you want with your money. I'm just letting you know that to me, it is worth buying certain luxury brands. I wouldn't, however, just go out spending frivolous money on these luxury items, because it's not worth it. Like, I still shop at Target. Hell, I'll even shop at Walmart if I have to. I don't really like to shop at Walmart. I go to Target for the experience, but you know, it's just, don't obsess over name brands. It's not that important, honestly. Like, I buy Chucks and I wear Chucks, even though those are kind of expensive, $50 for a pair of shoes versus $300-$400 for a pair of shoes. You know, you kind of just gotta weigh your options there. I will buy off-brand flats all day long. Like, I don't really buy name brand shoes except Nike, or, you know, the most money I've spent recently on some shoes were Doc Martens, and I absolutely love them. They're comfortable, but see, that's the thing. I knew, and I did my research on Docs before I just went out and bought them, because I saw them and I thought that, no, they were cute, but however, I'm spending almost $200 on a pair of shoes. What is the return? So the return for me was, you know, they are comfortable, they're supportive, and they last, and that's what I like. I definitely feel like I got my money's worth in those. So with my Louis bag, I feel the same way. I definitely feel like I got my money's worth with my wallet, and, you know, just any other purchases. As long as I feel like I've gotten my money's worth and it's something I can continue to use, and it doesn't just, you know, wear or tear quickly, then I'm happy at the end of the day. You can go out and spend $20 40 times, and, you know, if you're constantly running through that $20, is it really worth it at that point, versus just setting aside $200 or $300 and actually investing in something that will last you for years to come? So that's my take. I enjoyed my purchases, so, you know, leave me some comments and let me know, what's your favorite brand? What do you like to buy? What's your kind of guilty pleasure, you know, when it comes to spending money? So, you know, thanks for watching, you guys. I look forward to making these videos, and I'm going to be working on the next one real soon. So make sure you like and subscribe, hit the bell to be notified of my next video, and I'll see you then. Bye.